What's up, heathens, and welcome back to Unleashed and Unfiltered, where I react to movies and shows, some which I probably should have seen a long time ago, but nevertheless, here we are. Expect bad predictions, honest reactions, and way too many facial expressions. So without further ado, let's unleash this thing. I'm coming to you today with no neck. And I left off at episode 3 of Welcome to Derry. The show has been good thus far, taking me on the wildest of rides, I will say so far. I'm loving, one thing I love about this show so far is the acting. The acting is top tier. And I heard that it just gets better from here. So I'm not gonna yap that much today because I just wanna dive right in. But before I get into the show, if you're liking the content so far, please do me a solid. Make sure that you like, subscribe, because you already hear this. If it's your first video, you know, I'll let it slide. But if it's your second, go ahead and subscribe. Come on now. And also make sure you leave a comment down below. Comment your thoughts on the episode. Comment what you think I should watch next. I'm open to watching anything for the most part. If I don't like it, you won't see it. And I'll let you know that, hey, I tried it. I don't like it. But anyway, all of you all support means the world to me. So let me shut up and let's get into it. All right, so when we last left off, the kids developed the film and then they found a clown, aka Pennywise. I can't wait to see them see Pennywise for the first time. And it's Bill Skarsgård in here. Did he do this role again? Did he reprise his role? I believe so. Google.
Lily, when we last spoke, you said you weren't quite sure you could describe what you saw at the theater that night.
Whatever killed Teddy, Phil, and Susie, it came after us again last night in the cemetery.
What the hell were you doing at the cemetery at night?
So my cousin Ben told me this thing my uncle used to do.
We were just cutting through.
Yeah, taking a shortcut home.
And you all just happened to have a camera with you when it did.
We were ready this time.
They ain't gonna believe them kids.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Walls, look at this. Jesus H. Christ.
The hell is that?
Oh,
look at them all proud.
is this pigeon shit?
It's not possible.
What's this? Dead flowers. Helpful. And Mary's headstone.
Stop, wait, look at that one. Yeah, that's it, right there.
I mean, it looks a little creepy, but it doesn't look like any.
It's a clown.
You watch your tone, young lady.
They go send her ass back.
And you kids keep your noses out of police business.
They're so mean to Lily.
Ghouls.
Even though I was anti-Lily
Very
for a couple episodes.
perfect.
It could have killed us, but it didn't. It's like it's messing with us.
The first thing I do is find out if there's a history of stuff like this happening in Derry.
Your mom grew up here, right?
Yeah.
She ever mentioned anything strange?
No, and if I ask her about it, she'll send me right back to Juniper Hill.
But you heard what Powers said. They're gonna transfer my dad to Shawshank. You don't come back from that place. Please, I'm just asking.
don't.
It's crazy.
We saw.
I really want to go down the Stephen King rabbit hole and like, because when I watched Shawshank, it really didn't dawn on me like some magical shit was going on in there, you know?
Now that you mention it, I do remember some kids going missing in the 30s. It was the Depression, and a lot of families were starving, and some kids, they just disappeared overnight.
But nothing like.
What you're describing? Oh, no, dear. No, nothing like that. But don't let that stop you from trying to figure out what's happening. My father always said to me that with good friends at your side, anything's possible.
Oh, that's the nurse. That nurse is so nice. Local Negro arrested in connection. Oh my God. Local Negro.
Hello. Well, this is a surprise.
Thought I'd save you the trouble of wrestling at home yourself.
I'm brewing coffee, if you're in the mood.
I will never say no to a cup of coffee.
All right.
She's so beautiful, but she does not have a 1960s face. I said that the last time, but damn it. I'm distracted by her beauty.
So how is your husband adjusting? Suppose they're keeping him busy working on that new pipeline.
Oh, Leroy's a pilot. I doubt he's got anything to do with that. Not that he'd tell me if he did, but
No?
every time I ask about his day, it's national security this and classified that. Man's got more secrets than King Tut's too.
Her country accent is terrible. I think I said that the last time, but it's the truth.
He doesn't question orders. I question everything. May I ask
I'm
you
happy
something?
that there's indigenous representation in here as well. I hope they handle it well. You know, I hope they handle it good, if that makes sense.
Do I need to be concerned?
Derry is a beautiful place, but things do happen from time to time.
Oh yes, please tell the truth.
Never a bad idea to keep the people you love close.
Let's go solidarity.
Oh, I got it. Hold up. Hit the light. Hey, there you go. You did it. Ain't it a little far from base?
That's good. I mean, there's no one to hassle us.
Hey, Halloran, maybe you could get like a grill or a hot plate or something. You know, we could turn this into a kitchen. Throw a little chow down for the fellas.
Watch them clean it, and then them white folks come back and take it. be like, thinking, you know.
Looking for these? I was tidying up and I found these stuffed in an envelope in the back of that drawer. What's going on, Will?
She swears her dad didn't do it. And I believe her, but the police don't because he works at the theater.
Yeah, I know, baby.
Me and some other kids, we met up to try to figure out how to help her when
Someone came after us. We were scared. We ran, but Ronnie had a camera and she was trying to get some pictures. And
Oh, baby.
All right, no more running around till I find out what's going on around here.
What?
School and back, and that's it.
Mom.
Not another word.
Yeah, you got to keep him protected, especially in like a town like that. Ain't too many skin folk there either.
So the girl is, she.
Oh yeah, they would have to worry about that back in the day. This is what, the 60s? They want no, ooh, especially in a town like that.
Well, I was thinking, if you're free, y'all two could do something. Been so busy since we got here. Could be good to get him out of his head for a change.
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh, fishing. I want to go fishing, but I don't think I have the patience.
Dad, how long do we have to do this?
I'm having the time of my life. Spending time in nature with my boy like I used to with my pops.
You have a nerd, sir.
Tell me about this new girlfriend of yours.
She's not my girlfriend.
Oh.
I got something.
What?
I got something.
Oh. Okay, son, relax. There it is. Ah, damn it.
I got it.
Hold on. The fly came off. Wash my line. I left the spares in the car.
Don't leave your son out there by himself. Oh, no. Oh, I have a feeling Pennywise is about to pop out. Jesus Christ! Oh.
What, son? What is it? Breathe. What did?
with you.
Son, you gotta relax. You're not making any sense.
It's the truth.
Calm down.
There's something here. In Derry. Something bad.
And he know it. What he looking at? Oh, shit. Oh, my God. And it's crazy because he know it because of Hanlon? No, that's him. The other black dude with the special powers. He knows something spooky ooky going on.
Got a visitor.
And I got Rosa Parks activated.
I don't mean to be presumptuous, Chief Bowers, but if there is someone out there still accosting children, isn't it a possibility you have an innocent man in your jail?
You talking about Hank Rogan? Not a chance.
Has he been able to consult an attorney?
Mrs. Hanlon, this isn't the South. He and his family have had regular contact with the public defender's office.
This isn't the South. This isn't the South. This isn't the South, but we still hold Southern beliefs. This isn't the South, but we're still racist. We could just say that we're not the South. Oh, Jesus, it's pissing me off.
Grogan.
Oh my God. It just dawned on me that the white pages and the yellow pages used to have all the people's information just in it. And that shit used to be normal. I remember the white pages.
You a lawyer? No, ma'am. But I was active in the movement down south. Did my bit helping other colored folks who got forced into false confessions.
That's kind of you, but I don't see as it'll do much good. My Hank wouldn't hurt a fly, especially not no kids.
So if he wasn't at the theater, then he was at home. Where else could he have been?
The only one who knows where my son was that night, other than himself, is God.
Say, you heard anything from General Shaw, Colonel Fuller? Just wondering when we're going up again.
Oh, no, that's above my pay grade.
I hear you.
One brother to another. Maybe don't be so eager to put yourself in the line of fire on this one. We just setting up inside. You want to help us out?
Hey.
Oh.
I went fishing today with my son. When I went back to the car to get more bait, something attacked him. When I asked him what, he said it was me. Boy's got bruises and cuts like an animal scratched him all up. And he looked at me, he said, Dad, there's something bad here in Derry.
I'm happy. Oh, I'm so happy a parent listened to their child in a movie, a scary movie or show.
Answer me. I don't know. I don't know what the hell it is. Look, I do what I'm told, just like you. I'm sorry about your son.
Yeah, I'm so happy because normally in scary movies and shows, like the parents be like, oh, they're just children. It's their imagination.
As a kid,
He took action. That's what I'm talking about.
It can probably kill any one of us anytime it wants to. Unless, what if it doesn't want to kill us? Not yet, anyway. What if it's just trying to scare us?
So smart.
We don't actually know Maddie's dead. Not for sure. But he did tell me he'd been seeing weird stuff for a while before he disappeared.
Phil and Teddy said the same thing.
Adrenaline, cortisol, they're called the fear hormones. Your adrenal gland secretes them into your bloodstream, which some predators like the taste of. So they'll stalk and scare their prey until they smell just right. Then...
No. You're saying it wants to eat us?
It's just a theory.
That's a horrible theory.
What?
I mean, it's not like we can just stop ourselves from being scared. What if we could?
Ah, the magic pill.
I got one for each of us.
What pill is it? It's a Valium?
I've been thinking about where shit I've been lately. I was wondering if you want to go to lunch with me today?
Why is she being nice all of a sudden?
I miss you.
No, I don't trust her. I don't trust her. I don't know. Fake friend. Fraudulent. Phony. They better not mess with Lily, okay? Only I can talk shit about Lily. They better not talk shit about Lily. And she's honestly redeemed herself. So even I can't talk shit about Lily right now.
Are you family?
No, but I have a letter here signed by his mother, granting permission to visit with her son.
You'll have to wait for the chief.
And when will he be in?
Hard to say.
That's just not good enough.
Listen, lady, I suggest that you take it on the arches.
My name's not Lady, it's Charlotte Hanlon, and that may not mean much to you right now, but it will when you see all the scary shit I can do with the telephone. By tomorrow morning, I'll have MLK, JFK, RFK, and a whole bunch of other FKs breathing down your neck. Now you gonna let me see the man?
That's what I'm talking about.
Forgive me, Mrs. Hanlon, but you don't know my situation.
I know the cops locked you up without a shred of hard evidence.
I hate her country accent.
So what you saying? I don't gotta go to Shawshank?
The papers take a minute to process, and it sounds like they're busting you out tomorrow, so you may have to spend a few days there. But the fact of the matter is, your right to due process was violated.
This ain't the South, though. This ain't the South. Ugh!
But at some point, Mr. Grogan, you don't have to go on record with the truth. You realize that answer could set you free.
He gay? Because that's the only reason why he'd be quiet. He was doing gay stuff, and I can say that because I'm half gay. What was you doing?
You want your daughter to go without a father?
If a man's that quiet, he's ashamed of something. Sometimes out of 10 is something homosexual.
I was with a woman.
Oh, okay.
It just happened.
Even worse back in the 60s. They probably would have been okay if he was homosexual. He was with a snow bunny? He was with a married white woman?
There's a way out without anyone getting hurt. I'll take it.
Yo, that's how crazy that shit is.
Believe me, Colonel, these people take their obligations very seriously, and whatever comes next, it's not going to be a cease and desist letter. Because the cycle will be over soon, and the weapon gone to ground.
Maybe it's time to begin cleanup, sir.
How often are those kids out there watching the base?
The kids from Indian Marsh? I don't know, every couple of days.
Maybe it's time we open the gate.
I don't trust that. I don't trust that one bit.
What's Ronnie Grogan like?
If you invited me to gossip, I'm not...
Lily, no. I guess I just don't know how to talk to you anymore.
I don't trust her.
Forget the patty cakes. I don't want to lose you. Can we just start over?
I'd like that.
Oh, Lily.
Hey, Lily.
Oh my gosh. Did you see the way Tim Flanagan just looked at you? You should talk to him. He's totally sweet on you.
I hope Marge gets eaten, because she about to play in my girl face.
Well, I should at least freshen up first.
Look at her. She looks so hopeful.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, don't do it, girl. Marge, what the fuck?
Did she go for it?
I think so.
The second she goes over to him, he's gonna embarrass her in front of the whole school. It's gonna be so boss.
Yeah.
Get in there before she changes her mind.
Not nice. Not nice. Come on, Ronnie. Go help your girl.
What's the holdup? I have a sit.
Let me touch you up before you go back out.
Let me pee first. I'm nervous. I can't believe Tim likes me.
You're a terrible person. Terrible person. Is her name Marge? I've been calling her Marge. You know what? Fuck it. Her name gonna be Marge today.
I need to tell you something.
What?
Truth is...
Marge? Marge, are you okay?
What?
Marge, what's wrong?
Is he killing her?
Whatever you do, just don't look at it, okay? Close your eyes.
No. Honestly, this is what she deserves. That shit is crazy. Oh, ew. This looks so fucking disgusting. Oh. No. Yo, come on. No. 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 Oh. It looked like she did it. Why did they do that? What type of transition was that?
What were you doing in town today? Paulie said he saw you walking into the police station.
Paulie's a snitch.
I can see the wheels turning, so why don't you just tell me, Shaw? The man that got arrested at the movie
A
theater?
black man who's arrested for a murder he swears he didn't commit.
Don't be looking for trouble.
There's gonna be trouble anywhere we go. That's the country you swore your life to defend.
That's gotta be a crazy man.
Doing here.
An activist and a military man in the 60s? Let me make sure this takes place in the 60s because I've been saying the 60s. In the 60s, 1962. Fresh off the 50s. I don't think this is smart.
What's wrong? What happened?
I couldn't sleep. I was using a telescope and there was somebody outside staring at me.
Who's out here?
Done. You going outside screaming ain't gonna make nothing better. I bet they're having a field day. Did you know that colored man next door was out there just screaming in the middle of the night? Oh.
What the hell do you have us chasing?
Time to tell the truth. What is it? Tell the truth, shame the devil? Whatever the hell. I grew up a heathen. I don't know nothing about church.
We caught him and his friends scoping out the base, trying to get a peek over our fence, as it were. He knows the location of exactly what we're looking for, but he refuses to answer our questions. So Airman Halloran is going to answer them for us.
Gonna probe his brain. That's not nice.
What they want me to do to you, it's not gonna be pleasant.
Why don't you just tell them what they want to know?
Wasn't he in The Long Walk? Yeah. That movie was crazy. I think that was him. Oh, yikes.
I'm so sorry about this.
Oh, he can't get past. Can he not get past? Wait, what? Yo. What? Halloran. Oh my God. What? Look at all of the doors and how every door is like a memory that he could just go through and open. And I did a little bit of research, and apparently the Halloran character is not new to the universe. He was in The Shining. And fun fact, I've never watched The Shining, so we're definitely gonna watch The Shining on this channel. Can he go and interact?
Daniel.
Oh no, he can't.
What you doing? You know the story about the monster in the Western Wood.
She's gorgeous.
The elders made us memorize it when we were like 7.
Well, some of our stories are meant to teach us lessons, and some of our stories are real. Tell me the story.
Millions of years ago, before the time of the first people, an evil spirit was cast down from the darkest part of the night sky.
He landed in Maine.
It roamed the woods for many snows and countless moons until the creation of our first ancestors. The star that carried the monster had been its cage, and the stone it was made from still held power. Our wisest took a shard from that star and carved a weapon to protect our people from the monster. We kept the dagger close and stayed away from the Western Wood.
So Pennywise can inhabit any
We
form.
lived until one day, the settlers arrived.
Of
We-
course.
They hunted the woods, and just as we had warned them, they were hunted. The Galoo fed on them and grew stronger and more powerful.
Let's go, Galoo.
Seski, the village's great war chief, was called to council by the clan mothers. The creature had grown too powerful.
Oh, because it was eating.
To save our people, the decision was made. They would have to leave. But Seski's daughter, Nikani, did not want to leave our land. She believed there was another path. They entered the woods, seeking the cave where the Galoo crashed, to gather more of the sacred stone.
Oh no, they're all
Seski
kids.
realized that her daughter and the dagger were missing, she formed a search party to bring them both back. But without the dagger, they had nothing to protect themselves from the Galoo.
Oh.
The monster showed itself to them
Pennywise used to be a moose.
in the shape of the things they feared the most.
White people, the things that they fear the most. And I would fear it too.
What?
No, you what? Hello? Oh.
But it was too late. Seski's spirit was already slipping away. Though Nikani's tears would not stop flowing, she knew what she had to do. They found the cave and broke off shards of the ancient star the Galoo had arrived in. A plan was formed, not to kill it, but to cage it. They would use the shards of its old bindings, the only thing the Galoo feared, to keep our people safe again. And they buried 13 sacred shards deep into the earth.
So they're burying the shards in the earth. And so the military wants
So
to
they lit a fire.
dig up the shards so that way they can meet Pennywise.
Our people made a sacred promise to guard the pillars and keep their places secret, so the monster trapped inside could never break free.
As it should have stayed that way.
Forever.
But unfortunately.
Now you're a part of...
What?
Well done, Daniel.
God damn it, Halloran.
So tell me, where are they now? The pillars. How do I find them?
Halloran, god damn it. I'm trying to root for you, man. But you're working for the United States government in the show, trying to unleash a terror.
Through there. Follow the tunnels under the old well. And you'll find the pillars.
Crazy. Crazy. Something about the military and wanting to unleash terror on the whole entire world just so they could turn it into a weapon. That's just really irking my nerves. But nevertheless, a couple of things that from the episode that stood out to me that I pointed out somewhat during, like, you know, while watching was the fact that I'm so happy that Will's father is about that. And whenever Will had a actual concern in terms of like something watching him and something trying to drown him in the river, the dad was like, yeah, nah, something's up, to the point where he went to go and you know, ask his commanding officer, like, hey, the dad of all dads and scary movies, films, or what have you. Second, I'm really enjoying Hanlon. It's kind of confusing me because there's Hanlon and hold on. What are their last names? So there's Hanlon and Halloran. I'm really enjoying the actor who plays Hanlon. I think his name is Chris Kalk. And he is, oh my God. His power is like so crazy to think that like he could go into your mind. And like the scene where he goes into the dude's mind and it sees all of the doors. Like, I wonder how that connects, because I discovered that this is not Halloran's first time in, you know, the Stephen King universe media. He was in The Shining, which I'm definitely going to watch The Shining on this channel. That way I could connect some dots and, you know, stuff like that. Never seen it. Crazy. And as a person I am a horror fan. I love scary movies. The fact that I've never seen The Shining is crazy. Like, I haven't watched a lot of classics, so I do have to go back and watch the classics. If you do want to see me watch classic horror movies, some that I haven't, like, there's still a handful of classic horror movies that I have not watched yet. If you want to go through that journey with me, just let me know in the comments down below. Please suggest some stuff for me. But I want to see when I eventually watch The Shining, I want to see how all that connects, because I do remember certain screenshots from the movie The Shining where, you know, of course they worked in a hotel and it was like doors. So I want to see, like, did they pull that? Like, was that a reference to The Shining? But we'll get there when we get there. I have to finish this show first. So what else? I'm pissed off with the military in shows trying to, and I think I talked about this the last time. Military in the shows, always trying to make something a weapon. It could breathe fire out of his asshole and it needs 1,000 people a day. It needs to eat 1,000 people a day to survive. Let's make it into a weapon. Gotta love the United States military in movies and shows. And depending on who you ask in real life, it's pissing me off. Stop doing it. And the ending part where they're like, hey, you know, this thing, it came to Earth, it needed to feed. You know, it was feeding on us, it was eating us, but it stayed in that area and we stayed in our area until the colonizers came and wanted to colonize. And so now he got a good supply of food. He getting stronger and stronger. Now we're all screwed because y'all won't listen. You won't listen. Oh man. Also, just one little thing before I go. The part where Charlotte is at the police station and she's like, oh, you know, got old dude locked in there and you don't have no proof. Oh, Miss Hanlon, this ain't the South. Cause what? A lot of people, and that's one thing I always say, is that I'm happy that I was raised in the South. Because yes, the people who don't mess with you, the white people down here, you kind of know, like, hey, you know, they're a little racist. Not even a little. They're racist, we don't mess with them. But it's something very insidious about the racism up north that just pisses me off, because they love to pretend that they're not racist. We don't operate this way up north, and be even worse because they feel like because they feel like they're not, but be even worse. It's so insidious. The racism in the north is insidious and harmful and hurtful and sneaky. I don't like that sneaky shit. But overall, good episodes. I do appreciate a little introduction as to what Pennywise, you know, is. So big ups on that. I can't wait to watch. I can't wait to finish. Like, this show really has me on edge. Like, I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. I love when movies and shows are fun. And this, like, watching this is fun. It's not like, you know, it's not tedious. You ain't got to pay attention to too much. You ain't got to, like, look at all the details, but you can still, like, it still keeps you reeled in enough and it's still mysterious enough to pique your interest. But anyway, make sure you all like, subscribe if you've been here. If this is your second video, subscribe. If you've already watched one or two. And if you're new here, you know, give me a try. Subscribe anyway. And also leave a comment. Tell me what part of the episode you liked, what piqued your interest, who's your favorite character, so on and so forth. Thank you so much for all of the love and support. And in the meantime, in between time, I'll see you when I see you. Bye.